Gonna try to get some distance between these guys. Never mind, looks like that's not happening.
No!
I can't take it anymore. Car. Turn, car. Behind you. Car. Over here. Car.
So Epic Games, please for the love of God, never make a season like this again.
If you're watching this video, then that means you're someone that plays this game. Duh. You either really like this season or you despise it with a passion. But if you think this season sucks because of the cars, then I'm sorry to say it, but you're just dog shit. I care about this game, and poor balancing is what let waterbending dominate all 10 weeks of the previous season. I'll get into that specifically later on in the video, but when it comes to competitive players when playing this game, they have turned into the biggest crybabies that I've ever seen. My first reason is that the cars are really not that bad. A lot of you are failing to realize just how truly easy it is to not get hit by a car while playing, and I'm so sick of you idiots getting hit by them and immediately hopping on Twitter and complaining about this season. Let me give you some examples on how not to die from a car related visit back to the lobby. Now, I want to give you a fair little warning. This part of the video requires a level 2 critical thinking ability, so cover your ears if you don't have that shit. But the one and truly best way to not die to a car is to throw an EMP. Some of you Psych Ward escapees can really only do one thing, and that's shoot, which is just, what? I only play 0 build, so I won't be talking about building, but if you're playing no builds and not carrying anything beyond guns and heals, then I'm sorry to say it, but that's on you. If you're in a situation where you're fighting someone in a car, especially a boss car, you can position yourself to where you have more LOS of them than they do of you. Throw an EMP and all you gotta do is just kill them all. Let me say, this video isn't just for those of you that hate cars, but if you're someone that loves the chaos of the cars like I do, you fucks need to learn what to do after your car gets EMP. Because there has been so many times where I would disable someone's car and as soon as they hop out, they have no idea what to do next and die instantly. Because guess what? The fight isn't fucking over once your car explodes. For example, say your car gets disabled. You are already in a disadvantageous state and going to be pushed by the enemy team. And as you're fighting and missing all your shots, you're going to get sent back to the lobby and wonder why you lost. Because standing still and shooting is the worst thing you can be doing this season. If the enemy is driving a car with no weapons on it, it should be game over. With the Nitro Fist and the pickaxe glitch, that car should be rendered completely fucking useless. And guess what? As previously stated, once their car explodes, the chances of winning go up by like 99%. Funny enough, I saw a clip of Ninja playing and there was a perfect example of this. In that game, Ninja is gliding towards this floating island, and at the time, before EMPs were unvaulted, we had boogie bombs in place of them. And look what he did! He threw a boogie bomb, made Thanos bust a move, and then blew his fucking brains out. Granted, he didn't need to get all mad about it because he won that fight, but I digress.
Get the fuck out of my lobby! Get out of the game!
And look, don't even get me wrong. There are games where you'll get third-partied by someone and die as a result of it. There are games where you'll miss a shot with the EMP and the enemy team realizes it and pushes you for it. And yes, there are games where there will just be too many cars in one place to disable them all, but I'm telling you that is only 20% of the time. A majority of the time, you can have huge impact, turn the tide of the fight into your favor, and carry games without even putting in much effort. So no, it isn't always poor balancing. These damn cars have been nerfed several times this season. A majority of the time, if you hit your shots, if you play around cover, if you don't remain stationary while shooting, you will have great impact and win 10 times more games. Oh, but Insanity, surely you don't expect me to always carry EMPs or crossbows. That's asking way too much. I just want to carry the weapons I want. Then lose! It's so funny that so many of you think like this because you guys are the bitchiest when it comes to losing a fight to a car. Say you have to fight a car and you're not carrying, say, a crossbow, and you expect yourself as someone who isn't carrying a crossbow to destroy the car, kill the enemy team, and then on your trip back to the lobby, your dumbass is gonna wonder why you died. There are literally so many rock, paper, scissors counterplay options in this season, dog. Let me list them off. If they have cars, you throw in EMP. If they have Nitro Fist, you use a shotgun. If they have medallions, you leave the game. Okay, next, let's talk about survivability. If you are dying in the current meta of the game by being ran over by a car, then you are dog shit. Your positioning is dog shit, you are brain dead. There is no reason with these movement abilities and the counters to these whack ass cars that you should be dying by being ran over. Trust me, bro. In your next game, solely focus on your movement and positioning, stay as mobile as possible, and I promise you, you'll win 10 times more games. Now obviously, there are going to be some outliers like being third party, additional cars in the fight, and missing your shots with the anti-car items, but that isn't going to happen in majority of the time. A majority of the time, you can control where you're playing from, and if you're still being ran over by cars this late into the season, then it is your shit positioning, bro. And let me tell you this, each of the boss cars are not even that good. Take away the infinite nitro they have, and they're not even that threatening. I haven't even mentioned the fact that you can fight boss cars in your own car. But we both know these crybabies won't do it. I can hear them right now. Insanity, I hit a boss car with the crossbow and did the pickaxe glitch and they still killed me. Your advice is shit. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I only died in someone else's car maybe 1 or 2 times. And those were in games when I was just fucking around. If you encounter that problem on a consistent basis, the game is pretty much telling you that you're fucking shit. In other words, just stop being bad. A lot of the times, if you pull off the pickaxe glitch, the person driving will hop out and just let you have the car. It's really not that hard to pull off. The only hard part is just the positioning. To do the glitch, all you need to do is swap to your pickaxe, swing it, and as a car is passing you, enter the car while still holding your swing button. From there, just move your reticle to the driver, and if they don't have any brain cells, they'll die from it. Lastly, I want to compare last season's mythics to this season's mythics. Being fully transparent with you, I didn't start playing this game until April of this year, so I joined hella late. That's on me. But I was here for all the avatar stuff, and water bending was fucking atrocious. Long range burst damage, highly accurate, was objectively the best mythic out of the 4 we were given. And it heals you in water? You're telling me you'd rather be sniped by someone from fucking Zimbabwe than have to fight a car that is being driven by someone who's driving like they're 7 years old? If you genuinely think that cars are worse than waterbending because it takes no skill, then I need you to actually fight someone with good aim that has waterbending. Fighting a waterbender is about as fun as sliding your hand alongside a cheese grater. You idiots need to be crucified for thinking that. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Sorry if I upsetted any of y'all. If it wasn't obvious enough, I love how chaotic this season is, and I have yet to see one valid reason against the cars other than personal preference. That's gonna end it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.